Welcome to VarieHook Tutorials. Today, I'll be demonstrating a clones-inspired knot, so let's get started. If you have ever made a clones knot on a standard crochet hook, you have probably been frustrated. Clones knot involves wrapping many times around the shaft, then a yarn over and pull through, which is very difficult when your loops on the shaft are the same size as the head. The VarieHook solves that with our large shaft. So today I'm going to demonstrate a basic clones knot on a chain, which is part of our free pattern for a clones knot necklace on VarieHook.com. And then I'm also going to show you a very slight change you need to make if you're adding it on the edge of a piece of work or even inside the work, as we have in our clones mesh and our clones edging in our 100 stitch dictionary. So first, just a basic clones knot on a chain. You're going to yarn over on the large shaft and then spin your hook towards you, going around your work. Yarn over and spin towards you. What we're doing is we have a yarn over gives us one loop on the shaft. Then when you spin it, you end up with a smaller loop down here going over the chain. So you end up with a little chain ridge down here at the bottom. And you want to keep these tightly packed together so the knot is smooth and not sloppy. We want to keep all of our wraps together. And the reason we can make these tight is because we have the large shaft and the small head, which makes the pull through very simple. So here's our chain where it's made a little ridge underneath, and we're ready to do our pull through. So we're going to bunch these down and hold on to the end guy. We're going to yarn over and look at that big, beautiful space to pull all those loops right over the head. No trouble, no struggle. We'll close with a chain. I'll do just a couple to get us away here. And then you've got a lot of pent up tension, so you can just let go of the chain and let it unspin for you there. And there's a beautiful, smooth clones knot. Now you have a couple of options. When you close at the top, you can use a tighter chain. You can pull nice and tight and get all the tension gone, and that will bunch it up more. Also, afterwards, you can take your loops that went over the chain and you can slide them together if you like to tighten the bottom. Personally, I prefer the fluffy look. So you can see I eased it there a little bit without over tightening it to really smooth out that clones knot and make it beautiful. So if you're going to do this on the edge or in the middle of a piece of work, you'll just have to unspin it a little bit differently, unless of course you'd like to flop your blanket all around. Here is a 10 loop clones knot, and there's a 5. So you can see a quick difference in size. You can keep making it bigger and more voluminous with more wraps, or you can make a small, more of a pointed look. So I'm just going to do another 5 since I've already showed you how to make the stitch. 1 and wrap around, 2 and wrap. 3, I'm just making sure to pull it up to large each time. 4 and 5, and then pull through. Nice and easy, fast and simple. I didn't even slow down. The only problem here is that the wraps are all tight in your work. So you can take off the loop and it'll just unspin this way to avoid having to toss your piece around and around. Just let it unwrap until it's in the position you like. That looks pretty good. And then you'll put your hook in and continue with your pattern. So I hope that gives you a glimpse at how easy the VarieHook is, how fast it can make even complicated stitches like the clones knot. Come and visit us and get our free pattern and see lots more in the Stitch Dictionary.